Welcome to the Stirr. My name is Esme.
And I'm Sandra.
And welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to our first video. We just want to, before we even begin, just kind of give you an idea of what this channel is going to be about. So with that being said, take it away.
Sorry, I already needed a drink. Okay. So what this channel is going to be about, that's a really good question. We still don't know, but we figured that we wanted to start a channel and just really open it up to have conversations with viewers, somehow like create a community of shared experiences.
Yeah. And then we just kind of want to make sure you guys are aware, we want to make some things casual, we're here with our drinks, and we welcome really any sort of thing. We welcome dilemmas, just topics that you want us to discuss. And our job is really we're not gonna bash you. That's not the intention of this. Hey, we might poke fun at each other, or maybe even just like, oh my god, I did that. Oh my god, that happened to me. Or like, oh my god, have reactions. But really, it's just an opportunity for us to kind of maybe what we would do in that situation, or like, oh, that happened to me. So it could be like silly stuff, it could be serious stuff, it could be just a combination of anything. So we will be leaving the email where you can anonymously send stuff. Obviously, all of this is completely confidential. You can always we will leave it somewhere down below here in our information box, and then you could just send us stuff. And also just throwing in there, which from here on out we'll kind of leave a disclaimer every video. We definitely, again, reiterating that this is very confidential, but also we are not your therapists. We're not your therapist. We're not here to say this is what you should do. Maybe just give an opinion, of course, just hear other people's ideas, opinions, and whatnot. Because ultimately our goal is to also have people come on in and read these dilemmas / questions or stories, and then have them kind of jump in as well too. We also, like I said, we want to make this kind of fun too, so sometimes we'll do like challenges along with it, or different sort of things. But yeah, we're not your therapists, and obviously because we are aware that there's serious stuff going on, we'll obviously kind of leave some resources that you guys can utilize as well, should you need a therapist. But big disclaimer, we are not your therapist.
We'll always provide like a mental health resource. Esme and I are both really big advocates for mental health and mental health awareness. So we will always provide resources for you receiving some mental health support, or maybe if there's just someone in your life that maybe needs some additional support, we'll give you guys resources so that you're able to connect them with some help.
Yeah. And like I said, so here we have our first, I guess you could call it a dilemma for today, but we also have I don't know if we already said, we have our drinks. We have, today we made Moscow Mules.
Yes.
So we're enjoying our Moscow Mules. Obviously, only drink if you're 21 and older with us. So.
Yeah. So grab your drinks, enjoy the video.
Alright, so should we just jump in?
Yeah, but let me take a drink because I need another one. I've been drinking this whole time.
Actually, something that I've had a combo about before. So here goes. It says, I know someone who is cheating on their significant other, and I feel like I would want to know if I was getting cheated on. I don't know the significant other too well, but I still feel bad for them. What should I do? So, I'm assuming they mean should I say something? Should I not?
That's what it sounds like. I'm curious to know though. I'm curious to know if this is someone's coworker. I know my coworker's cheating on someone, or my friend's cheating on someone, because I think my approach would be different depending on who it was. If
that's true.
I knew someone was cheating on you, obviously, first of all, I would punch them in the face, and then I'd be like, someone's cheating on me.
I've actually had this conversation with my siblings and just other people that I know too, and it's a very tricky thing. I honestly, you know me, I have this attitude, and I'm always my first instinct, to be honest, is kind of no, you go tell that person, even if it has to be anonymous, kind of like Snooki and Jay Wow,
the letter.
The letter, if you guys know, what is it?
Ron put his face between two waitresses' breasts.
But no, I don't know, it just really depends. I feel it's context.
Yeah.
Because who is this, who are these people? How do you know them? How do you know about this?
What's your relationship to these people? Are you closer to the person that's doing the cheating? And I mean, not to say that I would cover that up, but at the same time, I'm if she's not Orlando. If you were, if you were cheating on someone, like, I wouldn't rat you out, you know? But I would encourage you to be honest with the person.
I was gonna say, I would not condone that. But again, like if it was you or my sisters or something, I don't think I would break that like sisterhood. But I would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You need to say something. Like you need to like.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would necessarily go to
so
that.
what's the email, like, should she or he approach the person that's getting cheated, or was
I think so. That's how I read it, right?
Okay.
Like, should I tell the person that's being cheated?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like again, I jumped quickly to like if it was me,
Mm-hmm.
like if I was being cheated on, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a stranger. You tell me. Like you tell me.
Would you believe them though?
But see, that's another thing I think that goes into account. Like when you're like this person who's thinking like, should I say something?
Yeah.
What do you know? Can you provide proof?
And like how far do you want to dive into this? Because if you have proof, like, are you gonna go and like take pictures of the person that's doing the cheating and like then present that and like what, like how? And I think that's why the relationship context is important. Like, who is this person to you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they important enough for you to like follow them, the person that's doing the cheating, and take pictures?
Yeah, I don't. And then again, like then I also started to think like, okay, is it like a husband and a wife who have kids? Like, I would feel ultimately not like I don't know. I would feel like it's kind of like one of those things you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because I feel like on the one hand, that's not fair to that wife or husband or whomever it may be. But then it's also like, or like that's not fair if I say something, then that's gonna like, it may gonna cause a divorce.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I wouldn't want to be responsible for that.
The thing is that the person doing the tattling or whatever wouldn't be the one responsible for the divorce. The person responsible for the divorce would be the person that's cheating on their spouse or significant other, you know? So, I mean, but I get what you're saying. Like, it would seem like the responsibility would fall on the person that's tattling. And then I guess that brings up the other question is, like, what if those people get back together? Like, what if the cheating is forgiven? And then
you look like the fool, like,
yeah.
Like, okay, why did I even say anything kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
And, like, how would it affect your relationship with those people? Again, if it's, like, a coworker that you're, like, ratting out, like, that's going to be an awkward working relationship. If it's, like, a friend that you're ratting out, like, that friendship might be over.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I feel like, again, it's all about the context, right? Like, you just brought up the fact that I have a coworker. If I knew that, like, the person that I work with every day or whatever is cheating on their significant other, I'm going to be completely honest. I would just stay out of it. I would just stay out of it. But then obviously that's different. Again, taking it back to what if I knew your boyfriend was cheating on you?
He better not.
First of all, our relationship, like we've known each other for like 100 years.
Yeah.
I would have, I would be texting you like, call me right now.
First of all, he would probably die. Just kidding. For legal reasons, that is a joke.
But no, I would be like no, I would tell you, I would be so mad and yeah. But same thing, like I feel like if it was you or my sister or my cousins or anything that's not my fiance cheating,
right?
I would be actually mad if you didn't tell me right away.
I would tell you 100%. I would take pictures of that person.
And also because I trust, again, based on our relationship. And
wait, why am I the only one drinking?
No, I am drinking. This girl just wants me to drink all the time, so. Also, we have a ghost in this house. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys heard that. But, no, like, I feel that with you, like, see, if you called me and did that, I wouldn't be like, are you sure? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would believe you 100%.
Right, and vice versa, yeah.
Yeah.
I would too. Or if it was, like, one of your sisters that called me and said that, like, I would believe them. Or, like, if Karen obviously called you and said that. Also, Karen is my sister. So, yeah. So if Karen called you and said that, like, I'm sure you would believe her.
I would.
Right?
Yeah. But again, like, if
it was a random.
Like, to putting it into context here, like, or to give you just a more visible image, like, if it was my fiance cheating on me, and then maybe a girlfriend of his friend told me, and I don't really have a relationship with them, I'd be like, well, first I would still like kind of like address it with my fiance, like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But I would also kind of be like, I don't know. I don't know. So I think, again, it just really, yeah, you're right. It really just depends.
I mean, I had a similar situation. I don't know if you remember, but like relationships ago.
I have a lot of comments about that.
That'll be for another episode. But yeah, I had a similar situation where like someone that I wasn't friends with, I had like never really met this person before, like messaged me and was like, hey, this is happening. And I was just kind of like, wait, what? Like, and so then I asked the person I was dating, and I was like, is this true? Like, obviously, like, who's gonna admit to cheating? I mean, I guess some people would, but denied it. And I was like, okay, like, obviously I'm gonna believe this person that I've known for a really long time over this person that, like, I had never met. Had to wipe the egg off my face because it was true, you know? And, like, I found out about it after. But I mean, I guess that's the thing is, like, I guess some people do not look out for your best interests, but I guess some people do want the truth out there. And maybe those are the people that are, like, willing to, like, speak up. And so, I mean, I personally went back and apologized to this person, and I was like, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Like, I appreciate you telling me.
That takes me to another kind of, like, not to diverge too much, but, like, I'm such a firm believer in karma.
Oh, for sure.
But my thoughts with karma is like, because I feel like a lot of people feel like when we say, oh, karma, it's like, especially like with the topic that we're talking about,
yeah,
they're gonna get cheated on as well, or they're gonna get a divorce ultimately, or whatever. But when I think of karma, I feel like, ooh, like karma is a sneaky little, you know, and I feel like karma's gonna come back, but it might not even be in your relationship. It could be in your job, it could be in your health, it could be, karma can just come in manifest itself in so many different ways, and I think people don't realize that. I think people don't think about that.
I don't know if I ever told you, but there's like, in my family, they believe in intergenerational karma. This is something my mom told me about. Somebody told my mom, like, if like parents cheat on each other, like their karma might go down to their kids.
Ooh. I have never, I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe in that,
yeah,
because I do. Again, I go to the extent of thinking karma is even that sneaky.
Yeah.
But that's, like, that's hard.
Like, you're like, if you're cheating on someone,
I've never really thought about it to that extent, but I agree with you. Absolutely. And I think people don't think about that. They think, well, I've cheated, but I've never been cheated on. But then if you start to analyze your life, like, how's it going in your job? How's it going with this? Like
financially,
I
like,
feel like karma will hit you in many other ways. So maybe to this person, I don't know, I'm still going back, like, should we even give a response to what? Like, I don't know.
I think that's an important disclaimer too. It's like, we're not here to give you guys advice. So like whoever wrote that email, I feel like you really need to and I mean, I say this to like people I work with, but you need to write like a pros and cons list. Like, what are you looking to get out of this situation too? Like, are you just trying to have the truth out there,
right?
Or are you trying to pull some sneaky shit, you know? Because like some people do like thrive on drama, and I mean that's obviously not something that I personally like. I mean, but here we are with this show, so never mind. I guess I do like the drama a little bit. But yeah, like, what do you want to get out of this? Like, why would you tell? Like, what would you get out of it?
And I think we've concluded, how do you even know this person? That's something to also really weigh in on. Like, is this your cousin? Is this a coworker? Is this like how?
Right. Like, who do you know better? Like, do you know the person that's doing the cheating better? Or do you know the person that's getting cheated on better? Because I feel like that will kind of give you your answer too.
Again, talking about personal experiences, I've had a similar experience where I was like this person of like, I know this information situation, but what should I do with it? And again, to be honest, with what I did with it was, again, just, I think even though I analyzed our relationship first, like, okay, like, who do I know more, or like,
Yeah.
you know? But at the end of the day, I decided not to say anything because it was just, there would be more damage if I said something than the other way around.
And you might be not happy with this comment, but I like playing devil's advocate with you sometimes.
She does. But I like it.
Does that make you complicit to his or her cheating?
No. Not in this situation, at least. No. Not in this situation. Again, I think it just really depends a lot on...
It depends a lot on the relationship. I think I agree with that. It depends a lot on your relationship with the cheater and with the person that's being cheated on.
But I do want to make something clear. If I'm being cheated on, you tell me.
I know. Tell me in the comments.
I don't care if you've never met me, if you message me in the comments right now. Tell me.
You just opened up a can of worms, and I feel like if we get any views on this, everyone's gonna be like, he's cheating on me.
He's cheating you up the auditorium. If you know, you know. But no, again, that's just personally. But then see, like, it goes back to like, this could be a conversation that could go on forever, you know,
right?
Because it just is like, or because again, if I put myself in that significant, whomever wrote this and said that significant other, if I was a significant other, it's like, tell me. But then I'm over here saying, analyze the relationship, or what is it? I don't know.
/ she was complicit and didn't tell the person that she knew was getting cheated on.
No.
No.
I wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. It's a really tricky thing, and I'm actually glad we started with something this juicy because again,
Dang, is this how it's all gonna be? Because I'm like low-key anxious right now. Like my anxiety was like maybe like at a 5 because we were filming, and now it's at like a 10.
Yeah, but see, like I think I wanted to be this space where people send stuff and like it's your outlet to say what you've been wanting to say, but you can't. And maybe we're saying it for you, and maybe you know, it's like yes, like,
or maybe we'll just help you like analyze the situation a little bit more and decide what's best for you and what's best for this person that is either doing the cheating or that is getting cheated on, you know, depending on your relationship with them.
Yeah.
And then also, like, people can comment down in the comments if we get any views on this.
Better.
I know. People can comment down and, like, maybe share their own experiences if they do know someone or if they were in a similar situation where they knew that someone was, like, maybe not even getting cheated on, but, like, shady shit was going down behind their backs and you said something or you didn't say something, maybe, like, share why you did or why you didn't. And maybe that will help this person out.
Yeah. Like I said, like, I don't think, again, I think a lot of what we did is, like, just what we would do in our experiences with that. So we're not saying our opinions or how we handled it was the right way. It's just how we handled it, I guess, right?
Well, I've never been in that situation, and I've never been complicit to somebody cheating.
Anyways, but
yeah, if we're not making any sense, I don't know what to tell you. This is the way we are.
Involved. But like we said, yeah, like and you know, like again, this was our first video. This is pretty much the nature of it.
Wait, should we wrap it up and maybe like send a message to this person that like emailed?
Oh, okay. So to finalize,
and we're gonna have different opinions. So she can do her summary first, and then I'll give you my opinion / suggestion. Not advice, because we're not giving advice.
Right. Just reflecting back on my own experiences and just what I would want if I was that significant other.
Wait, which one of the two?
Meaning the one that's being cheated on.
Not the one doing the cheating.
Not the one doing cheating. Well, first of all, I would never cheat on anybody. But let's just make that clear. But I guess I would want to know. And I think we are in the, what's century.
21st?
21st century. So there's many ways to communicate that without identifying yourself. But I would say have proof. Have proof, because you could be ruining a marriage over, oh, I heard. You could be ruining a relationship over, someone told me, or it just, I know this, might sound petty, it might sound childish, but if you're gonna say something, have the proof. Have the proof. I'm not trying to say like, okay, have a picture, but what if what if you saw my significant other at a bar making out with someone? Yeah, I would want to know. Again, because I could say like right now I'm fully happy in my relationship, right? Would I want to know and ruin all that? Yeah. I would
Yeah,
want to know.
100%.
I would want to know, because again, this could be a whole other topic, but I don't do any like second chances, third chances. One strike and I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
And so I would want to know, because if that were to be the case, I don't want to wait until I'm 50 to find out this is what happened, because I don't care if it happened. Oh, it happened in our second year of relationship, and we're in our 11th, 12th year. I would still count that as a strike, because we were still in a relationship.
Right.
So again, that's a whole other topic, but I like to like really analyze these things in that sense.
I feel like this email could turn into like 3 episodes. Oops, sorry.
Comment below what you think about the question that we originally got asked.
Wait, what was your summary to this person?
Oh, sorry, I apologize. But my summary basically is this. No, well, I started saying it, right? It's kind of like
I'm not in your mind.
But anyways, I just analyze. This might sound childish, but write a freaking pros and cons. That's what she said. It's really helpful. Write down like what would come out of this. Is the outcome worse than them not knowing? I don't know. And I think ultimately it's just really the context of everything. Like, who is this person to you? Meaning the significant other. Or like we said, like if it was her cheating on her boyfriend, I would go to her instead, based on the relationship, because I can't.
Which I would never do. I want to throw that out there. Like, I'm not that person. Like, I can barely handle being in one relationship.
No,
I'm
but
gonna be in two.
no, but like for example, we have to be realistic here. Like that, I don't have the relationship that I have with her boyfriend.
Right.
And it's not for a negative reason. It's just
Because you've known me for like
I've
a
known her
bajillion years longer.
So obviously, but anyways, I would still go to her and be like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
And that would be my way of kind of still being able to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
And so, but again, clearly, like if this person wrote this as their dilemma, it's something that's like in their mind.
Yeah.
But I guess again, I'm not giving a really concise answer, because it just really depends. But
it's a complex situation. I think that's the end of the thing. Is like it's complex, and I feel like you summarized it really well. I think the only thing I would add is that you have to be prepared to have a different relationship with the two people. So like if you are deciding to go through with this and tell this person that they're getting cheated on, you have to be prepared to have a different relationship with the person that's doing the cheating, and have a different relationship with the person that you just told they're getting cheated on.
Yeah, that's our thoughts on that. And like I said, thank you to this person for sending the dilemma.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna repeat it. Like we're gonna put our email down below in the description box, maybe somewhere on the screen as well.
If we ever figure out how to do that.
But please just send your emails. Again, it doesn't like this was a really juicy separate thing, but it doesn't have to be anything like problematic. Oh, I say problematic, but problematic like this. But it could just be like just any sort of topic. We want to open it up for discussion.
Okay, clearly that shot like did me in, and then like the 17 shots of vodka that went into this Moscow Mule.
Alright, well we're gonna go finish these drinks and have another shot. But thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe, whatever it is, the whole spiel of notification, whatever it might be. Thanks for joining us on the Stirr.
Yes, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed your drinks if you are 21 and older, and if you are under 21, then I hope you enjoyed your juice box. Ooh.
Ooh. drink.